One of my weakest points is decorating cookies, or anything actually. Maybe if I wish on this bottle, I would like to have someone just pop in and help me with my cookie decorating. Ooh.
I'm your fairy daughter-in-law.
Lorraine, you're here to rescue me!
Poor Nate, this is going to be a lot of editing.
This is Lorraine, my wonderful daughter-in-law. She's a professionally trained chef. She's been an instructor and a chef in many restaurants all over the country. And today she is here with us to help us with some very easy cookie decorating skills that anyone can do. But
So today I'm going to demo the royal icing. So for royal icing, I have a pound of confectionery sugar, and this is a tablespoon and a half of meringue powder.
This is meringue powder. This is what it looks like.
Wilton meringue powder.
Yes.
You can get it in the baking aisle at Walmart. And we're just going to put this into our mixer. And then this is the meringue powder. It's super simple. And then we're just going to start this. There is no measurement for water because it's based on the consistency of the icing that you want. So we want to do, it's called a 15-second icing. So we're just going to eyeball it.
Why is it called 15 seconds?
So the 15-second icing, you want it to have a small stiffness to it, and then when it sets, it kind of spreads out.
Oh, okay.
And that is what gives it a nice texture.
Okay.
So I'd say, how much was in there? A cup to begin with?
Yeah.
So that's probably like a half a cup. Okay, turn it up here. Just add a little bit more. And this is gonna mix for about 10 minutes.
Okay, so we'll put the timer on 10 minutes and we'll be back.
Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to put a piping tip into one of these plastic piping bags. You can also get these at Walmart. And what I do, instead of, it's just a really simple way of doing it, is I just put the tip in, and then I take the knife and I just run it.
Oh, that's a cool way.
Right along the edge. You could use scissors. And then rip the tip off, and then it's done. Trick with royal icing that you always have to do is you want to make sure that you keep it covered with some plastic wrap or a damp towel, or it'll dry out. So you just lift it up, and it should slowly settle within that 15 seconds and spread out.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
flattening
trick.
right out. Oh,
because you don't want it to be too thick and you don't want it to be too thin.
Wow,
Okay.
it's just, oh, that's really cool.
Okay, and then what we want to do is just pull this piping bag down over our hand completely. And that way, when you go to put the icing in, you can pull it down with your left or right hand. So we're just going to fill that up. And then you want to immediately cover this with plastic wrap. And then you stretch the piping bag back out and then push it right down. And then you're ready to go. I recently got one of these on Amazon, and it's just a little cookie decorating turntable.
That is so
And it was
cool. I
super
love that.
fun. And it also came with these scribes, this little scribe that we're going to use today. So what we'll do is we'll start first with an ornament cookie.
So Lorraine made these cookies at home to bring today because we're just doing the cookie decorating, but at some point we'll do a demonstration of how to make these cookies as well.
Okay, so you're going to take your piping bag. You don't want to put too much icing in your piping bag because you still want to be able to control it. And when you take your piping bag, you want to pull the icing instead of being right directly on top of it. So you're just going to border the icing on the cookie, and if you can see, I'm pulling it instead of being directly on top. And then we're going to go ahead and fill this in. You want to be pretty generous with it. Then we can take our little scribe, push the icing out to the edges, fill in these little gaps. Do do green icing that I had made ahead of time, and then some red icing.
And is this the royal icing with color in it?
Yep, same exact recipe.
Okay.
Yep, same exact 15 seconds, everything. So I used gel coloring, and for like a green color, sometimes when you put the green in, this was a heather green, I want to say. But when you put the green food coloring in, it can be like a not very nice color. So I add a little bit of brown to it to give it a more natural color.
Oh, that's
cool. It's a little trick. Yep, if you want more natural colors, you can add brown.
And can you just buy gel icing in the, I mean, gel coloring in the grocery store?
Yep, they have it. I believe they have it at Walmart. So then I just want to take my tip and make sure it's nice and clean. So then we're just going to do stripes. Right across. Super easy. And you can control the piping bag with your other hand. I'm right-handed, so I control it with my left hand. Just do stripes like that. Same thing with this one. You're gonna make sure the tip is clean. I'm just gonna do stripes. And you could leave it just like this if you wanted to. But
But of course we're not gonna leave it just like that.
We're gonna step it up. All right, so then you take your little scribe, or you could use a toothpick, but these are so cheap and they're nice to have around. They're a good cake tester. So then you just pull it down, and then you clean it each time. Down.
Oh my word, that's gorgeous.
It's so fun.
It looks like
they're so easy.
Canes.
So that's an ornament.
So gorgeous.
And you could even do like a little,
yes.
You could do a little circle at the top. So it looks more like an ornament. So that was an ornament cookie. So then we're gonna do a wreath. These I love. I think they look really impressive and they're so easy. This is the white icing, that 15-second icing. You're just gonna border. Green and brown. And then we're gonna do just little dots all around. You wanna space them out a little bit. And then the brown, you could use whatever colors you wanted, but this is a nice combo. And these, you just do a little stripe. And you take your scribe, and you just wanna lightly
Oh, that looks so good.
And then you want to let it dry, probably for like an hour or two, and then you can come through and put little holly berries on there. I'll demo how to do that once this sets up a little bit further. And then the snowflake cookie, and then you just trace. This one I can come through a little bit thicker. It's dried out, and then I've got my blue coloring. All right, this one, we'll do a circle in the center, a little dot, dots around the edge. This one's really fun. And then some stripes. And you take your scribe and you just pull down.
Oh my goodness, that looks gorgeous.
Yeah, they're super fun. We can do some different designs too.
Yeah, let's do some different designs.
Okay.
Wait.
Can use our handy dandy little turntable.
Oh, I love that.
I know, it's so cute. The nice thing about this is it doesn't have to be perfect.
Oh no, no, but you can tell they're very forgiving, but they still look very impressive.
And this is called a wet on wet technique. So this.
Look how good that looks. And once they dry a little bit, you can put like gold dots on it or anything if you wanted to.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll...
Oh, that one's running.
Oh, I just pulled... Oh! This is why
breaking
I don't. This is me in the kitchen.
Leave that part in there.
Hysterical. This is my cookie. Oh, yay.
This one's set up a little bit more.
Okay.
So it should have a little bit, like these red holly berries should stick up a little bit.
Oh, interesting. They are sticking up.
See how
more.
they, there's a little bit more raised, which gives it
some texture.
Yeah, texture.
Oh, I love it.
These sugar cookies with royal icing, you need to make sure they set up overnight. So you're going to put them on a flat surface like a sheet pan with some parchment paper and just let them sit overnight so that the royal icing dries. And that's the whole trick to decorating with sugar cookies, is you need to let it dry out.
Ours never dry out. We just eat them too fast.
Right.
And if any of you have any questions, please just put them in the comments and we'll get answers for you. So have a great day and thank you.
We're out.
We're out. Over and out.